What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Wednesday. Today I've got some exciting things to show you guys. I got a bit of a fractal here, which I'm super keen to discuss with you guys. Have a look at this. So this played out in July, and I'm looking for something similar to play out here for Bitcoin. So I've got a 40x Bitcoin long over here, and I'm looking to. It's just a limit order, and that limit order is at 71,400. Okay, so I'm looking for this to play out, and so I'm basically looking for this part over here to play out exactly the same. It'll come up here, we'll get that kind of inverted hammer looking candle, then price might come down, and then we get a little push up again, and then we see what happens from there. Guys, we'll see what happens from there. Guys, GM, welcome to the show. So so I am in a 40x leverage long from over here. I'll pull it up if we hopefully get triggered. So I think this looks pretty similar. What do you guys think of the fractal? Let me know what you guys think of the fractal. So the reason I'm looking at it is because we got two lows over here, one low, another low over here. You can see 1, 2. The second one was a higher low over there. You can see that was after like a little pullback. And then if you look at the green candles or the white candles over here, I like to use white candles and gray candles just to take the bias out. You just look at the candles. They look basically identical. So there's like a small one, a little bit bigger, huge one. So small one, a little bit bigger, huge one. So I am looking for this next candle to potentially come down. And I measured out 50% of that wick over there, and you can see that that candle came perfect into it, as well as the 50-day EMA of its course, though that was there. But I am potentially looking for this to play out and to get a nice bounce off the 50%. We're only $400 away from that now, which is about 0.5%. So I am looking for that to play out. Let me know what you guys think of that fractal. It's obviously a limit order, and I've set it for 71.4 because I don't want this to get front run. I want to be in the trade, and I don't mind getting in a little bit earlier. And if you see what happened, price didn't come down to test the bottom of that wick. So that's where my stop loss is. Okay, price didn't come down here, only later on. But I am expecting a similar fractal, and I am expecting this just to rip. So here's the trade. I'm actually gonna, I think I've got it over here. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, guys. Here it is. This is the trade over here, 71.4. I am in a few swing longs, which I've just started to open now. But yeah, guys, this is the trade over here. This is the trade. So I'm going to be waiting for this to get triggered. Stop loss is basically at this region over here underneath that daily candle. So let's see if this plays out, guys. Let's see if this plays out. But for now, let's just get stuck straight into the rest of the show. So Bitcoin, obviously, huge pump yesterday, guys. A huge pump yesterday. I did take profits yesterday around the 71.4K level. I did close most of my trades because I'm expecting a lot of chop, and there's a lot of events happening over the course of this week and next week, which is going to cause a lot of volatility. And I'd rather not get chopped up at the moment. But basically, Bitcoin's looking good, guys. We've been long on Bitcoin for a while. I mean, we all called this FUD over here. On the 1st of October, we got into the box over here. You guys remember that? We got into the box, and we've actually just ripped ever since. So Bitcoin is looking really healthy, and I'm just expecting continuation onwards and upwards. I want to have a look. I'll just chat about USDT dominance over here because we have lost the level, guys. We have lost the level. I called this to be a bearish market structure ever since we lost this over here. So we were looking for longs. That's why in October over here, we were looking to add to these longs, thinking that this is a lower high for USDT dominance, and we're going to move onwards and upwards. So it looks like we are going to get the death cross. That's obviously when the 50 crosses below the 200, and then we move down. So I am looking for this to potentially come up and retest this 50% level. That's coming in at 5.28%, and then we get a rejection from there, or just a straight rejection from here right now. Either way, it doesn't matter. Ethereum, guys, Ethereum. Don't sleep on Ethereum, guys. If Ethereum breaks this $2,850 region over here, I think it's time, guys. It's time. Things are looking bullish. I don't see ETH taking out this low over here. So that's where my stop loss is, guys. That's where my stop loss is for ETH. And this is in bullish market structure, guys. So why? Well, you got a low, which was technically a higher low, but we did identify this as a potential head and shoulders. That's why we got very bullish, and we were getting very, very bullish over here at 2,385. I remember the trade, guys, 2,385. Yeah, that's since got retested over there, but we are long and strong on ETH, guys. This is looking good, and I think if we can get above the 200-day moving average over here and get above this extreme resistance zone over here, I think we are going to see higher prices, and we're going to see them happen extremely fast, guys. Look how fast Ethereum lost these levels, guys. Okay, look how fast it lost those levels. It can easily gain those levels straight back, easily, guys. I've seen this happen before. So as fast as it can lose the levels over here like this was in like a week, it can gain those levels exactly the same. So this could be the start of it, guys. This could just rip straight to that 3.5K, and we're all going to be smiling if we are in the ETH long, guys. Solana, obviously, just chopping around a bit. I did expect this zone over here at 2,850 to act as resistance. It did get front run, though. I'd actually love to whip out the Fibonacci and see what levels that hit. Let's put on this thing here. Looks like the 786. Yeah, okay, we are in the 786 zone. I think it might have actually hit the... There is a higher one. There is one between there. It's like a 0.8. Whatever, we'll leave it there. But yeah, it is underneath that level over here. 160, this is the ultimate level for Solana, guys. I was speaking about 160 for ages, or the 159.8. I've been speaking about this level for ages, guys. And yeah, we are above that level, and I am expecting that level to hold the support. So if we do get a dump over here, we could just chop around this area for a bit and just wait to move onwards and upwards, guys. I think Ethereum is the play at the moment. Personally, I think Ethereum's the play. It's looking really good. It's getting a good bullish move today. ETH BTC. I've been looking at this, so I've put a balloon on ETH BTC because I think hopefully just onwards and upwards from here, you can see we got a great bit of bullish divergence, guys. 3 drives of bullish divergence, say no more. So you can see the RSI trending upwards over there on ETH BTC, higher low, higher low, higher low, and over here trending down, lower low, lower low, lower low. So we just need to wait for this to show some strength. And if ETH BTC can, like within the next week or two, just come up and reclaim that 4% level, I think it would be looking good for ETH BTC. We've obviously been struggling in this trade for the whole year. We were looking for this to move onwards and upwards. And yeah, we have been struggling with this trade, as I just said. But I'm looking for this to potentially be the bottom. Bitcoin dominance did hit 60%, so we are looking for this to come down. This has also run quite a bit further than anticipated, but it's about keeping up with the times, guys, keeping up with the times. Total 3, let's have a look at Total 3. So Total 3 is obviously the altcoin market space, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this has, we've seen it just chop around there, guys, a few times. We've seen it happen over there. We've seen it happen over here. But what I want to say about those ones is that they happened on a Friday. So this pumped through on Friday, and then the weekend it sat, and then it came down. Okay, what happened over here? Well, very similar. Friday, it went over on the weekend. So basically, because this happened on a Tuesday, I am expecting some consolidation above this level this week, and that could potentially prove that it is a legit level, and we are going to potentially move onwards and upwards. I think this is looking really good, guys. And I was zooming out on Total 3, and I think it's only time to get excited, guys. It's only time to get excited. I don't want to get too bullish here. But it is looking good for Total 3, guys. So if you just take out the fib from the top of the fib, this was the previous cycle, to the bottom over there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the, I think it is the 2.4. Yeah, okay, this 2.4 region over here, or even this 3.2 level over there. Okay, so here we go. This hit the high perfectly, okay? So this was the move for Total 3. So now if we had to do that move again, so from the top to the bottom, we see that we could easily come into this 3 trillion market cap region, which, you know, this is just a huge move. If you measure it from here, it's all the way over there. And it obviously seems impossible now, guys. It seems impossible now. But I think it is potentially likely for this to play out. We're going to have to wait and see, though, guys. We're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, let's not get too bullish at the moment. It looks like Bitcoin is coming to our level. We're going to keep an eye on Bitcoin throughout the show here. Okay, guys, what else did I want to show you today? The stocks earnings are out today, guys. There's so many events today, which is insane, guys. There's a lot of earnings this week. There is core PCE on Thursday. There's NFP on Friday. There's the US elections next week, Tuesday. And next week, there's also federal funds rates, guys. So there's a lot of volatility. So at the moment, I'm not in any trades, but I'm looking to get into trades. And I'm going to put low limit orders so I can get those sniper entries, guys. We want to get those sniper entries so we can ride them throughout the bull run. And hopefully we get an eruption like the total 3 chart I just showed you, with a monstrous move up here over the next few like 6 to 12 months. But at the moment, it's just all speculation. It's just all speculation at the moment. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do today is we are going to go through. So we've discussed Ethereum and why we think it's looking strong. The chart is looking strong, and I think that ETH BTC has potentially bottomed. But today we're going to go through some charts that look good, and we're going to try to find some good limit orders. So I have entered a few already, but we're going to look at some more. So one, Bitcoin Cash. Okay. Bitcoin Cash is looking like it's in a buy zone. So obviously it follows Bitcoin quite heavily. But Bitcoin Cash has just recently reclaimed the 200-day EMA after consolidating a little bit under, came, tested the 50. We got 2-3 tests, and then off we go. So I'm looking to accumulate Bitcoin Cash in this region over here. Okay. So I've set limit orders. I am in a tiny one at the moment. I think I got in at like 372 odd, all the way to 350. This is where we're going to be putting in limit orders, and my point of invalidation is going to be quite deep underneath here. I think if we come all the way down here, it's not going to be looking good. If we start consolidating underneath the moving averages, it's not going to be looking too good. I'm going to turn these on as well. Sorry, not that. I had another one out earlier, but we will get back to that. Okay, guys, so Bitcoin Cash is definitely one that I'm looking at. Another one I'm looking at is Dogecoin, guys. Dogecoin is looking extremely bullish, and we got the golden cross. We can't ignore the golden cross anymore, guys. This got the golden cross, and now it is just moving onwards and upwards. What I'm going to put on as well is I'm going to put on the SMAs. So I've got the EMAs on at the moment, and I'm going to put on the SMAs. So this is a 200 simple moving average. You can see that Dogecoin did claim that. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put on the SMA for the moving average simple. And I'm going to put this on the yellow setting over here, and I'm going to put it on 50. Okay. So any coin that is above all 4 of these is going to be looking incredibly good. Okay. So this is Dogecoin, and it's above all 4, and it's looking incredibly good, guys. I'm very excited on Dogecoin. I think it's looking really bullish, and I have set orders in this region over here to be getting into Dogecoin, because I think, you know, all dips are for buying at the moment, and I think it's just going to continue onwards and upwards. So this region over here comes between, I would say, about $15.5 to that $13.8 region. You could even come down and fill this over here, but we could come down into the EMAs. I think this will be a great buy for Dogecoin, guys. I will chart any charts that you guys want to have a look at. We are going to have a few over here. So let's have a look at Phantom quickly, because you know that has been performing well. So Phantom is above all the EMAs. Okay, it did come quite deep into these ones over here, and the 200 simple moving average is starting to tick onwards and upwards. We do have the golden cross on the EMAs. So this is the golden cross on the EMAs, and we have the golden cross on the SMAs as well. So that's double confirmation. The EMA will obviously come first, okay? So that's why the EMA is telling us that it's likely that it's going to happen, and the SMA is the confirmation. So Phantom is confirmed. So I think getting into a Phantom position now could be a good idea, okay? So I think this region over here is going to be a great region to get into Phantom, okay? So that is going to be the like 69 cents. I think even right now could be quite good for Phantom. I think I'm going to enter a little bit into a Phantom long. So I'm going to slowly build this, guys. So I'm going to build what leverage am I going to use quickly? Let's go over the leverage. So I'll be entering in this region over here. I don't want to see Phantom under that like 55 cent. My average entry will probably be around here. It depends if I get in there, but let's go from the middle of the box to that 55. Okay, so I'm going to go for about a 20. So that's about a 20% downside over there. So I'm going to go for about a 5x leverage. So I'm going to 5x leverage Phantom. So I've selected Phantom over there. Leverage, I'm going to change that to 5. Okay. I'm going to enter in a little bit now because it's down on the day. Okay. It's almost retraced the whole candle over there. And I'm going to enter a little bit right now. So I'm going to go market, 5x leverage, and I'm going to enter in a little tiny $55 trade over here. And I'm going to do 5 of these trades, guys. Okay. So Phantom, I'm in a little Phantom position over there. Where else looks good for Phantom? Well, the bottom over here looks good. So that's coming in at 62 cents. So I'm going to put a limit order in there. 62 cents, and I'm going to make it double the size of the previous one. Okay, so I'm going to make this about $100 over there. So now I've put in a $50 and $100, so that's $150, and I'm going to put in another $100 into Phantom, but I'm going to put it in between here. So we could get a bounce off these EMAs over here. So that's coming in at that 65 cent region. So I'm going to add an order at 65 cents. Okay, another $50. Go 55 because I think the minimum is $10 over there. And then another one, I think, so we've ordered here, this region over here. And I think, you know, if we come down and refill 50% of that wick, and that's coming in at 67.5 cents. So we're going to go into that 67.5, another $55. And that looks great, guys. So now we are looking good for Phantom. We're going to be eating the dip that comes down, guys, because I am anticipating a lot of volatility to come down. And I think that we could get filled in this Phantom order, guys. We could get filled in this Phantom order. Okay, let's just have a look at Bitcoin and see where we're at for that. We haven't quite hit our order yet. Let me just put this on the 4-hour time frame just so you can see our order potentially play out. Okay, not yet, guys. We haven't been filled in this order yet. It's come close. It's come close. So I'm expecting this to get filled, and I'm expecting a good bounce. Okay, guys, what else should we have a look at? So I've given a Phantom long. I've given a BNB long. That actually reminds me, I haven't actually showed you guys yet. BNB. Okay, I got in here for BNB. I got in right now. It's above all the EMAs, so I'm very happy with this trade. And I would enter BNB in this region over here. I've already placed my orders. Yeah, invalidation underneath this lower low here at 532. And I think eating up this area for Binance would be looking good. So we've had this downtrend for a while, and you see it's been resistance, little fake out, resistance, another fake out, resistance, out, and now it looks like we have finally properly tested it as support. So if we get another throwback into this region, I'm expecting a bounce on Binance, guys. This is a risk reward of 3-to-1, so not too bad. That is what I am dollar cost averaging in. So I've gone over Bitcoin Cash, I've gone over Binance, I've gone over Phantom. And what else we're gonna have a look at? You know what's looking quite good is, okay, this just lost the levels now, so I'm gonna wait for that to reclaim. 𝗬𝗎, guys. So look how 𝗬𝗎 came perfectly into the EMAs right over there. Okay, came perfectly into the EMAs. So that's why I like it when the coin is above, because it tested as support. So this is probably just going to go onwards and upwards and eventually grind sideways, and we're going to wait for these EMAs to slowly catch up. So I think 𝗬𝗎 is a good play. I think if you can get in at these EMAs again, I think you are in for a good position on 𝗬𝗎. Tron, again, guys, look at Tron getting a bounce off the 50 EMA or SMA over here. And yeah, this is about to break all-time highs again. Yeah, I was a bit impatient on this one. I think I was in at this region over here, and I think I sold quite early. But that's okay, guys. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. You can see all the moving averages are starting to converge over here in this box. So I think this is a great place to be allocating some money into Uniswap. Okay, I think this is looking quite good. You could even have an argument for that over there. Where are you wrong on this? Well, you're actually wrong down here at the $6. That's the previous lower high. But you could probably say that your point of invalidation could be this region over here, because then you've lost all the EMAs and price will be stuck underneath the upsloping support trend line, as well as the EMAs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some limit orders in for Uniswap. So I'm going to go over to CoinW. I'm going to type in Uniswap over there. Okay, and we're gonna start bowling some overs here at Uniswap. Okay, so what leverage are we looking for? Well, my first entry is going to be on the EMA over there, and that's coming in at 7.8. So I'm going to measure from there all the way down to my point of invalidation, and that is 12%. So I'm going to be looking for probably a 6x leverage on this one. So I'm going to go to Uniswap over there. I'm going to hit 6x leverage, just like that. I'm going to put in a limit order. My first one was for 7.8. Okay, and I'm going to make this a $65 order. There we go. 7.8. Happy with that. Where else is looking good? I'm actually going to put an order on all of the EMAs. Okay, so I've done one over there. So now it's actually reclaimed the 200 simple moving average. So this is looking good. So the bottom of the box comes in at 7.3. So I'm going to go 7.3. I'll put in a bigger one here. Where else are we interested in Uniswap? This 7.6 region over here. So I'm going to go 7.6, and I'll put the rest of the order for 7.6. Could it come lower and sweep these lows? It could. But I think these are the levels that are most likely to get visited for Uniswap. It is in an uptrend, and it is looking quite strong. So those are my orders for Uniswap, guys. I've gotten 7.8, 7.6, and 7.3. I think if we come into this, I'm happy to eat it up, guys. I'm happy to eat it up. I think it's a great risk reward over here. Let's have a look at ETH, guys. ETH is starting to pump. Okay, ETH starting to pump. ETH BTC. We spoke about this earlier, but I'm going to bring it up again, guys. Yeah, we are looking for a huge engulfing candle here. It would be nice. We need to get above this area over here. Okay, make this red because it is technical resistance. We are coming from below. But we do need to reclaim this. This will be the point of confirmation, but I think that we are front running that at this point. We've been looking at this green box to be the bottom for ETH BTC now. Why? Well, it's this region over here, okay? There's multiple weekly opens and closes over here, and we're looking for this to be the region where the turning point occurs for Ethereum, okay? And Bitcoin dominance hit 60%, and it looks like we are potentially getting dug out of the zone over here, okay? Quite a horrible weekly candle. If we can fully engulf that this week, it's a huge move, but 7%, nothing's impossible, guys. Nothing's impossible. So I am trying to front run this idea by bidding ETH, okay? So we are in the ETH long. And guys, this could happen today. This could happen today. This could happen today, guys. Still waiting for my long to be triggered on Bitcoin, guys. Okay, guys, what else looks good? What else looks good? So we've discussed Uniswap now as well. How's WIF doing? Sol ETH. So we're gonna have a look at Sol ETH quickly. It's probably topping. It did hit quite a ridiculous level. I think I've got it here on my cryptos. Sol ETH. Yeah, okay, so it was at an all-time high, guys. And this could easily be a retest. If you're looking to rotate, some ETH into Solana, if you are very bearish on Ethereum, this could potentially be your level. But I mean, zooming out on this, we were looking at this. We did watch it almost like kind of come back, and it faked out and it was grinding up. But guys, this is bullish. There's nothing really bearish about this. I would expect this trend line over here to be tested at some point, but this could be way down here, guys. So what I would expect for this would, there's a level over here. It's a level over here, which I think is likely to be tested. So this could drop down over there. The 50-day EMA lines up nicely there as well. So this is looking good. So we could see ETH outperform Solana or Solana underperform ETH for another 6-7% over here, guys. We could get a retest over here, and then we could move onwards and upwards. That's what I've got for Sol ETH. Let's see what's happening over here, guys. Looks like we are getting that pullback. Okay, let's see if we can find something else. So look at that. WIF's getting a nice pullback here. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here for WIF. So WIF is getting that pullback. It looks like, there was this breakout yesterday, and this is the perfect retest, guys. I'm going to go long on WIF right now. I'm going to go long on WIF right now. What areas am I going to bid? I'm going to bid now because I am looking for this retest of the downsloping resistance over here to act as support. Okay, so I'm going to go over here on CoinW. I'm going to go to WIF USD. We can open up a swing trade over here. So let's go 5x leverage, because we know that we can handle a 20% drawdown comfortably. Okay, your point of invalidation is going to be over here at this $2.20 over here. We don't really want to lose this level over here. So we're going to be buying this box over here. So I'm going to buy a little bit now. So I'm going to go market. I'm going to put in a $55 long over there. There we go. So we are now in that WIF trade over there. And I'm going to put another order over there at 2.42. So I'm going to go to CoinW, limit 2.42. And I'm going to put another one, guys, $55 over there. So we are buying the retest over here, guys. We are buying the retest. And then I'm going to go for $2.30. $2.30, 2.3. And I will put the rest of the order in. So I'll put a $150 order in over there, guys. Okay, so we are looking for a little bit of a pullback at the moment, and then we are going to be eating up the dip, guys. We are going to be eating up the dip. So I've got a few decent longs there, guys. What else should we have a look at? Let's go through the comment section. Let's go through the comment section. Okay, what's up, guys? Okay, Ondo, guys, Ondo is also in a good position. Let me go over Ondo quickly, because that's one I've also been trying to build a position into. I think Ondo is going to rip, guys. So looking at this upsloping support trend line, which we lost. We lost it over here on Friday, and now we've kind of reclaimed it. Looks like we have reclaimed it. And it looks like we are getting above the EMAs. We got rejected off the 200, but we are getting support off the 50. So I think this is a good place to get into Ondo. Could we just come down lower now? Of course we could. I think this could be a good place to get in. I don't like hanging out below all the EMAs. I think best case for Ondo would be to get a bounce now. And then this would be a huge place to bid Ondo, guys. We need to see it get above, come down, retest, and then we're going to be heavily bidding Ondo. So this is what we want to see for Ondo, guys. I think Ondo will hit all-time highs, so it's just about being patient. Just about being patient, guys. I think it's kind of linked to Ethereum as well, so it is waiting for that ETH rally and ETH confirmation. We are waiting for that ETH confirmation. I think if ETH has a serious breakout, Ondo is going to follow suit, guys. Ondo is going to follow suit. We need Bitcoin to come down to our level, guys. We are waiting for that. We are waiting for that. Okay, so we're going to have a look at Sui. Let's have a look at Sui. Guys, Sui has claimed a key level. Sui is looking good. I know 𝗬𝗎 is looking good. So I was looking to short 𝗬𝗎 into this level over here. Stops were over here, but we did break out there, and it is above. It is looking strong. So yeah, the short is invalid. This is a technical breakout over here. So it's looking strong, guys. This could potentially be the level where we want to potentially get into a long for 𝗬𝗎 over here. I think this region over here will be a good place to get into 𝗬𝗎. You know, if we can come down into that $1.85, I'm going to set an alert for $1.85 right over there. If 𝗬𝗎 comes into that region, I'm going to be a buyer of 𝗬𝗎, guys. I will be a buyer of 𝗬𝗎 into that region over there. Yeah, I was looking at this level over here. There are multiple daily opens and closes over here. You can even just close the level down to over here. I think that's a bit more accurate. We have reclaimed the level now, guys. Yeah, I'm expecting this just to go onwards and upwards, but a bargain zone for 𝗬𝗎 would be a little bit of a chop around here. You know, then we come down to that $1.85 region over there, test those old tops as support, and then move onwards and upwards. What's next, guys? Dots not looking good, guys. So what we want to have a look at, I remember this kind of pattern. We want the token to be above all of the EMAs. Okay, we want it to be above all the EMAs, or making a move to get above all the EMAs. Now, DOT is below all the EMAs. Okay, this is all resistance. This is big resistance over here. Resistance. So we can't expect it to do that, guys. We're looking for coins that can just go straight up with no resistance. This is a coin with a lot of resistance. It's going to struggle to get through here, guys. It's going to struggle. So DOT is looking bad. If you are looking for head shorts, you know, you could easily get a short off those EMAs over there. And then you could just hold this, guys, as a head short, something like that. It's not looking good for DOT. I'm not bearish on DOT. I'm not taking this trade, but it's not looking good. What's next, guys? Shiba. I think Shiba is looking good. Yeah, so Shiba. Let me just clean this up a bit, guys. Get rid of this. So Shiba is looking like it's, you know, it got above the 200 simple moving average over there. It did get rejected off this down sloping resistance over here. And I think that it could potentially be approaching a buy zone at the moment. I think this level over here is a good buy zone for Shiba. 0.0175. I'm going to take that trade, Shiba. Limit order, we said 175. That's this area over here. I think if we come into that, it's going to be a good buy for Shiba. And where's our invalidation, guys? What's our leverage going to be? I wouldn't want to see it come underneath here. So 175 over there. Okay, so we can use like I'm going to go with a 7x leverage. Lucky number 7x leverage over there. And I'm going to make this a $200 long on Shiba, guys. Limit order over there. There we go. Liquidation was well below our stop over there. So we will come and find this trade. Okay, looks like Bitcoin is coming into our level. Come on, Bitcoin. We are waiting for that bounce. ENA. Yeah, we were in a good ENA long. We did take profits. We did close the trade. Let's go find ENA. ENA, yo, that was a textbook long, guys. So guys, if you took that long, smash the like button. This was such a good long. So the reason we took this long is because we were looking for a double bounce off the 618 and 50 EMA, basically like a trampoline. So we came down, we got bounced, and then we got double bounced off the 50-day EMA and the 618. And it looks like this trade is going to play out. I have closed the trade though, guys. I am looking for like slightly lower levels with all the volatility. But yeah, guys, we took the double bounce. We got some pretty huge gains. I think it was a 10x trade. Yeah, it was 10x. It was, yeah, 10x leverage. It was up almost 20% at a stage. Very good trade. Very good trade. FET. We can have a look at FET. Let's have a look at FET, guys. RWA. No, it's AI. Yeah, FET's at a really good level right now. I'm going to put this on the daily time frame. So you can see this level over here was a big level. So it is approaching a big level over here. We are under the EMAs over there. We were looking for, yeah, this was confirmed. I haven't looked at FET in a while, guys. I think we took the swing long. We got pretty close. It is under the EMAs though. So if I'm looking at FET, I'm going to wait for FET to break this downsloping trend line over here. And if it breaks through, I'm going to be looking for that. If FET can get at that $1.43, then I'm going to be looking for a long. So what I'm going to be looking for is potentially a bounce from here, retest, and then go. Then I will be longing over here with my stops over here. Even right now is a decent risk reward trade, something like that. We are targeting the $2 region for FET. If you want to take this trade, it's not bad. But if we do lose this level, we could come and test these lows again. So I'm going to be waiting for a breakout of the trend line before I get excited, guys. I'm going to be waiting. I'm not going to take that trade yet, guys. What is next? Floki and Pepe. Let's have a look at the meme coins. Pepe is holding the EMAs. I'm actually going to look over here. Pepe. Yeah, Pepe is holding the EMAs, guys. It is above this upsloping support trend line over here. Did get rejected off the 200-day over there. And yeah, this is a good zone to be getting into Pepe, I think. I think we're actually going to get into a little bit of a peppuccino long now. Tiny trade, guys. Tiny trade. It's going to be a small one. Point of invalidation. I don't want to see us lose these wicks over here. That's 12%. So let's go for a 6x on Pepe. We're going to put a little market order in, and it's going to be a small one. $65 for Pepe. And we're going to get in again to Pepe. If we come down, we did get a bounce off there. I think 0.09. I think we'll put a little limit order over there. We'll do about 120. Get a little limit order in there, guys. Looks like we are getting that move down. Let's go find our Bitcoin long. Very close to our Bitcoin long, guys. This is a 40x leverage trade. We do want this to tag our level. I think we are going to hit this level and run. I did explain the trade earlier. If you guys just joined, welcome to the show. Okay, I'll have to go over this again. This one. So I'm looking at this fractal to play out. So the fractal is two little lows over there. Price moves up, and we get those four green candles: small, bigger, bigger, biggest. Small, bigger, bigger, biggest. And I'm looking for the next candle to come down 50% of the body of the previous candle, get a bounce, and then we move onwards and upwards. So 50% of that candle is over here. And I'm waiting for price to drop another like $200. $200 would be nice for my long, guys. We are looking for a bounce, and as we can see over here, we didn't actually, if you look at the fractal, we didn't take out the daily bottom for a while. So I'm expecting this to not get taken out. I'm expecting it to move onwards and upwards, something like that, and we could get a nice entry on Bitcoin. Could price just come straight down and we get smashed? Of course, guys. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We're here for the uncertainty. We're here for the fun and games. But we are looking for this trade to play out. I mean, I may as well just enter now, right? Imagine if this just rips from here and we don't get in. That'd be quite irritating. Now we're going to be patient. We're going to wait. It's right over there. Here we go. CoinW. Will it hit our thing on CoinW? That is the question. A little bit lower now, guys. A little bit lower. We do want to get into this trade. Come on, it came so close. Looks like we are getting a bounce on the altcoins, guys. Oh no, guys. This can't let this run away. We can't let this one get away. Okay, I'm going to enter in a little bit now then, guys. I'm going to be a little bit impatient, and I'm going to enter now just a little bit. Just a small bit. Yeah. I do want it to come here though. I do want it, my main order. It is a bit bigger. Are there any other altcoins, guys? Let's smash the like button. Yeah, definitely smash the like button. The likes go a long way. Looks like the altcoins are getting a nice bounce. You'll probably find Bitcoin dominance dropping. There we go, guys. We are getting that drop. Let's put on the hourly. There we go, guys. Bitcoin dominance. Could be losing the level now. Let's make it a bit fair. So Google's earnings were good. Bit of a pump up. My Microsoft's come down. What's happening with the? What's happening here, guys? AMD's earnings. It's not crypto related, but it definitely makes a difference. Okay, let's have a look at 𝗕𝗫, guys. Yeah, 𝗕𝗫's underneath good averages. I did get stopped out of this trade. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. It came out of nowhere. It is hay fever season here in South Africa. But yeah, if I was a near bull, I'd probably wait for price to do something like this, where it can get above the $4.80 region and hold that as support. Then I think it'd be looking a bit better for 𝗕𝗫, guys. We'll be looking a bit better for 𝗕𝗫. Come on, man. I want my order to be hit. I want my order to be hit. ETH, guys. Don't fade ETH. Do not fade ETH. How's Casper, guys? This thing's getting rinsed. Oh. That's what the death cross does, guys. As soon as you get the death cross, we need to get out. Death cross. They start to struggle when you get the death cross. Love this coin, guys. We did get in down here. Ondo is starting to show some strength. Don't fade this move, guys. Ondo. Did we open up an Ondo trade? We did open up a little Ondo trade, guys. I wouldn't be fading Ondo at all, guys. As soon as ETH breaks, Ondo is going to go big. I think it's a good beta play. So look at BTC. Market's looking good, guys. I don't think we're going anywhere. NASDAQ getting a bit of a drop. Stop loss for Bitcoin. My stop loss is under the previous day's low. The previous day's lows. If you go to the daily time frame, the previous day's low is over here. So that's coming in at 69,700. 69,700, guys. Yeah, around my liquidation. Obviously, if I get filled on the lower order, my liquidation price is going to drop. So I won't get liquidated from this trade. We are in extreme greed today. Sorry, we're in extreme greed today. We can be in extreme greed forever, bro. We can be in extreme greed for months. If we have a look at Bitcoin again, we were in extreme greed over here. I'm sure we were in extreme greed this whole move. So we can be in extreme greed for 6 months. And you don't want to fade extreme greed. You don't want to fade extreme greed. We have consolidated. Bitcoin has consolidated. We are getting that move up, guys. There goes Bitcoin. There goes Bitcoin. All the little positions today are looking good. Yeah, these are all the trades I was speaking about. I wouldn't be fading extreme greed, guys. Ondo, huge spot positions. There goes ETH, 2.7, guys. Don't fade this. Don't fade Ethereum. 2.7. Bro, opened a long at 64 cents. My man. Congrats, bro. Congrats. It's a good trade. Was it spot or leverage? Good trade, my man. Is Ondo a good entry now? My man, it depends on your time horizon. Okay. If you want to make a quick buck today, then probably not. But you know, if we can close the next few days above this 75 cent region, then I think it is looking good. But it depends on how long you want to hold it for, because we could easily put a long position right now on Ondo. Stops go below the last low over there. And if you want to take profit at the all-time highs at 1.50, this could be your trade. But you're going to have to be prepared to wait on this trade, guys. This is a risk reward of 7-1. It is looking good. It is looking good. Okay, I'm glad I entered this position, guys. I'm glad I did FOMO into that. We are 20% up on this trade. We are 20% up on this trade, guys. Okay, guys, smash the like button. Definitely smash the like button. I'm going to leave my order because we could get a little wick down and then see where we go. You missed Floki, sir. Let's have a look at Floki. Last one, guys. Then I'm going to wrap it up. Floki looking good. Floki not looking bad. Yeah, this is, I think we were talking about Floki last week and we didn't get into it because we thought there were better trades. It wouldn't have hit our stop loss anyways. But Floki has claimed the key levels. What is this drawdown? I think I'm going to enter Floki long. There we go. Floki 6x. Let's get into the meme coins, guys. 6x leverage. Let's go. Let's go for Floki, guys. Small order. There we go. And then underneath the lows here, it's limit order at 14 flat. We'll do a little double down over there. Okay, guys, we're going to end the stream there today. Thanks so much for coming through. Looks like our Bitcoin trade is going to potentially play out. We did FOMO in a little bit early, but the price action was looking bullish. The price action was looking bullish. But yeah, that was the trading strategy today. 40x leverage, I think, or 35 or something like that. But guys, thanks so much for pulling through. And we will check you on the next one. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I will be live tomorrow.